Okay guys, so today we're going to be learning about classifying triangles. It's a very easy lesson, so it shouldn't take that long. We have three types of triangles. We have an acute triangle, a right triangle, and an obtuse triangle. Now the way that you identify them is by the biggest angle inside. So take a look. Out of all these angles, 50, 72, and 58, 72 is the biggest angle. That's less than 90, therefore this triangle is acute. What's my biggest angle in the right triangle? It's 90 degrees. If it's exactly 90, then it's a right triangle. In obtuse, my biggest angle is 104. If that's my biggest, then that's going to be obtuse. Now there's a special type of triangle that you may or may not know. It's called the equiangular triangle. That means all the angles inside are congruent and they all equal 60. So yes, this is also acute, but equiangular takes precedence. So let's take a look at some of the problems. Classify each triangle by its angle measures. Well, 36, 54, and 90. 90 is my biggest. Therefore, this is a right triangle. This one, my biggest angle is 103. So this is obtuse. And for the last one, this one, my biggest angle is 70. So this would be acute. Now, I'm going to draw another triangle just to for practice. And if I were to draw another triangle, that's a horrible triangle, but bear with me. And this is 60, this is 60, and this is 60. The name of this triangle would be equiangular. Okay? So make sure you add that to your notes. Now, classifying it by its angle measure. So again, DFG. So DF, where is F? Okay. DFG. The biggest, I have 54, 36, 90. The biggest is 90, therefore this is a right triangle. Okay? DEG. DEG, where's DEG, okay? DEG is this, DEG. Okay, that's 54, that's 180. How much is this angle right here? Well, it's not 90, because 90 is a whole thing. That would be 90 minus 32, that is 58. So this angle is 58, and my biggest angle is a 68, and because it's less than 90, this triangle is acute. And last but not least, EFG is this one. EFG. Now you need to find this angle right here. Well, this is a straight line, so you could do 180 minus 68, and that would be 112. So that's the measure of this angle, 112. This is my biggest angle, so therefore this is an obtuse triangle. Okay? Now, we're going to classify triangles by the sides. So you can have an equilateral triangle, an isosceles triangle, and a scalene triangle. Okay? So equilateral, all sides are congruent. Isosceles, at least two sides. And scalene, none of the sides are congruent. So, take a look at this. This is, all sides are congruent, so this is equilateral. And so what you would have to do is you'd have to set, because everything's congruent, you would have to set 4x equal to 3x plus 5. 4x equal to 3x plus 5. Move the x on this side, and that's minus 3x, so that's x equals 5. And then to find the measure, you would just do QR equals 4 times 5, which is 20. Okay? So, let's take a look at this. Classify each triangle by its side lengths. Okay. So, EFG. E, F, G is this triangle right here. I got this side is congruent to this side. Two sides are congruent, so that means this is isosceles. Okay. Now I have DEF. So DEF is going to be this one right here. Now this is one side, and that's 13. 2, this is 20, and ED is 14. All sides are different, so that means this is scalene. Let's write scalene. And last but not least, they ask you for DFG. So DFG is DFG, it's the whole thing. Well, this one is congruent to that, and they're both 20. This one is congruent to that, and they're both 20. And this is 27, so only two sides are the same, so that means this would be isosceles. Okay? Now, for the last two, what type of triangle is this one? Well, all sides are congruent, so it'll be equilateral, and so you just said this equal to that. And so that's going to be 5x minus 1 equals 4x plus 1. So then I move this over here and that over there, and I get 5x minus 4x equals 1 plus 1. So that's x equals 2. Now, to plug it back in, you would just do 4 times 2 plus 1. That's 8 plus 1, 9. That's the measure of each side. For this one, they want you to find the side lengths of each triangle. Well, for both of them. So that means each side is 9, 9, and 9. For this one, it's an isosceles triangle. Only two of the sides are congruent. So then you would do 3x plus 4 equals x plus 6. I move that this way and this way. And that would be 3x minus x equals 6 minus 4. That's 2x equals 2. X equals 1. So I plug it back in, and so this would be 1 plus 6 is 7. If this is 7, then this is also 7. And this is not 7. This would just be 2 times 1 plus 2 is 4. Okay? So that concludes today's lesson. Make sure that you complete the assignment and watch the other two videos. So one day is just going to be for watching videos, and then the other day is going to be for working on all three homeworks. Okay? Have a nice day, guys.